All right, all right. It's another Thursday. And as you can see, we here ready to let the cat out the bag. Ooh, okay. Well, you know what? Today's show is kind of laid back. Well, you know what? We're gonna do a couple of things on today's show. We're gonna go to church, and then we're gonna pick up some of our haters, and then we're gonna take them to church with us. This is a great show already. You know, we can't even make this stuff up. Every Thursday, for some reason, our shows just keep getting better and better. We like
better.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Jay Hustle. What happened? I thought you knew that you were saying betterer. Now, how you gonna come back and just say
Spontaneous.
Oh.
Betterer, better, amazing,
okay?
spectacular.
Well, okay. Well, thank you. Because for those of you all that don't know, betterer is better than better.
Parquet.
It's betterer than better, right?
Parquet.
But check this out for real. On today's show, we have an amazing guy, Sherrod Gilbert, excuse me, Mr. Gilbert. I'm going to let him introduce himself better than me. But I've seen this guy in several different concerts, gospel singing concerts.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about no small. I know him as Mr. Gilbert. He don't know I used to call him Mr. Gilbert because when he sang and, you know, the whole group thing, I'd be like, Jesus, take the wheel. Literally.
Make you want to get up and shout.
Well, you know what? I was shouting down the aisle with my mom a couple of times because she gets up. She knows my mom. No, I should have had her on the show today.
You know, your hustle seats.
Right.
I'm not going to sit in the back.
She all the way in the front. That's where we go, to the front. But this young man, Mr. has a show on May 22nd. And I want everybody to, when we bring him up, we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, we was just listening to his music as we came in, came on the show. And then we're going to hear more of his music throughout the show, but we're going to actually personally interview him. So today's show is going to be talking about, you know, Mr. Gilbert and what he has going on. But we're also going to let the cat out the bag about some haters today. And I don't want you to touch that dial because today's show, we really want to heal some haters today. We may even pray on this show today because what I'm starting to realize, and this is truth, you got a few people that will support you, but then you got a whole lot of people that just hate on you for no apparent reason.
Wow, that's the truth.
Some pray for you, some pray against you.
Pray against you. Now, because like you, Jay Hustle, you always on social media and you got thousands and thousands of people that watch your videos.
I'll make me a GoFundMe account.
But you know what? Look how many haters you got from just telling your truth.
I call them haters. I call them supporters.
Supporters, right?
People can't handle the truth.
They can't handle the truth. But here's my thing. We could do better with building each other than hating on each other. Don't that just make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Like I said, don't touch that dial. Today's show is going to be off the radar. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick this show off like we always do. We got Mr. J Hustle in the building.
Yeah, buddy.
And we got Miss Patricia Ward.
Hey, y'all.
All right. We want to send a special shout out to one of our cats. Her cousin, Monique's cousin, is his funeral is today, so we want to send our love and support to our cat. We love you, sister, and we're still praying with you and for you. But Jay Hustle, we have not seen you in a few weeks, and you know we miss you. What's been going on, bro? Tell us what videos you got going on. What's going on in your life?
Same old thing, everyday life, you know, going regardless of what's going on. And y'all ain't seen me. Y'all ain't nobody called to check on me.
We did.
I was locked up and everything.
You wasn't no locked up.
I didn't.
Well,
Y'all know I wasn't locked up.
Well, Jay, I share your videos.
I probably went to Bolingbrook and it was some big house and a white lady tried to chain me to the radiator like Black Snake Moan.
We would have seen it. It would have made national attention because I saw your cousin. I saw your uncle. Was that your uncle in the hole?
Oh, yeah, my uncle was in the hole.
Oh, Lord.
What? One in a sinkhole. I don't know what to call it. He was all the way down up in there.
So, and if you guys don't follow Jay Hustle, follow him because his videos literally go viral when he put out videos.
Yes, it does.
But he catches some of the most amazing stuff, and he can't even make that stuff up. So you were on the west side of Chicago, and there was a big hole, and his uncle fell in the hole, and Jay Hustle took out the video. Now, that probably been the best thing you did.
I didn't record him right off. I was in the car. He was saying bye, and I blinked, and he was gone. Now, I got out the car, and I didn't see him. When I got out the car, I just still didn't see him. His entire body was down inside of the ground, like he fell in the sewer, but it was a sinkhole. So I tried to help him out. He was like, oh, look, oh, no. Hold on, wait a minute. Call the police. I'm like, man, call the police. Come on. He's like, no, call the ambulance. I can't say the rest for legal purposes. I don't know what he gonna do, but he did fall in the hole.
Right.
He was drunk, but regardless, he fell in the hole.
Suppose that was somebody. You know what? Now here, let me tell you what scares me, because they bogus for having a hole that big in the street, because your uncle was in the hole. I'm talking about, and it was room for some more people to get in that hole.
There's a lot of big holes on the west side. You got to be careful. You will fall in and pay child support. Oh, we talking about other things. Yeah, he was in the ground. See, I think that was God's way of trying to warn him. Like, I can tell you already here. You got 1 foot in the grave. He was trying to tell him, get your life together.
Get your life together. And then I'm gonna just say this too. I saw a video, and it was right on the up north, I believe, where somebody was driving their car, and the whole street caved in, and cars started caving in. It was like a big sinkhole. And can you imagine just driving down the street, and all of a sudden you going down in a hole? Mm-hmm. That's literally what happened, and that was just right up north. So
said Jesus take the wheel, he took the car.
Right, a couple of them.
I mean, it's just they probably were praying, Lord, I need a new car. That was probably his way of giving him that new car. There you go.
So you're gonna sue the state, huh?
There you go. Pat Ward, come on, tell us what's going on with you.
Well, I want to say, in respects to New Revelation, I'm asking everybody to pray for our church family on the loss of Mike Hale, Minister Hale, our pastor's husband, Dorothy Robinson Hale, which we found out yesterday he passed away. And so we're asking everybody to pray for us, New Revelation, and also that God has been good. You know, he's been keeping me in the land of living by his grace and his mercy.
I know that's right. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. And as for me, just a quick update, you guys, you know, I'm working out. So don't think and even though I don't have a problem with going back to my roots and wearing the scarves and stuff, but I'm not purposely just trying to look like, you know, I'm having a bad hair day. I'm having a bad hair month. I just am just going to work out. I'm really dedicated to scoping my body the way I want to do it just for me. And the hairstyles kind of get in the way. So it's easier for me to have a scarf on and then go home and just let my hair hang out and look like wild woman. I couldn't come in the street like that.
Why women always complaining about bad hair day? I have bad hair day every day. You don't see me complaining. I just go on and get up and I just wash it and go on out. I ain't got to dry it or nothing.
Right. Well, you know what?
I don't. You know, for me, I can't say I have a bad hair every day, but you know, because I can switch and say, "Who am I today?"
Right.
Yeah. You colors. Too. She be gang banging.
And you know what? Let me say this, because you're right. We can do that, but right now, I just said it's easier for me to just throw on her, because right now, that's why I guess, because when I leave here, I'm gonna find me a way to hit me some steps or something to tone up and to just get a little bit in. I see you study dropping and everything too. So listen at this, y'all.
Baby, that herbal shake is good, and not just the herbal. Oh Lord, I got a little itch, so excuse me.
Right.
I ain't got nobody to scratch my back no more.
Jay ready to scratch your back?
Jay ain't ready to scratch nothing. He ain't scratching nothing over here.
A damn show ain't. She got her own man to scratch it. Call Billy and Ray and Todd and whoever them other country names.
Ray and Todd?
I don't know who the hell they are. You didn't have to say that. I mean, you gonna scratch your back, go against the door. You got to do the little 3
I do my scratch my back myself.
You working out. You might well reach back there and scratch.
Look, y'all.
You got them nails.
He talking about when he talking about Bill, because Bill ain't my man.
Oh Lord, who your man is? Listen, you one time he ain't scratching nothing over here.
Nah,
I ain't trying to scratch nothing over there. That ain't my business. You in a whole nother country. I'm in America.
It's a cat fight. This is what we used to over here. But let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead.
That's how we roll, y'all.
That's how we roll. Oh, you know what? Let me just say this, because we have a hidden sponsor and somebody that I'm definitely going to support in this upcoming election, and it's the mayor of Bolingbrook, Mayor Roger Clare. I've had a couple of different occasions to run into this guy and speak with him. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let the cat out the bag about Mayor Roger Clare. We're talking about not a small mayor, because I think it's over 72,000 residents in Bolingbrook. We're talking about Bolingbrook is huge. And Mayor Roger Clare is a mayor that literally, you can call him, I can call him on his cell phone right now, and the mayor may answer his phone. Hey, how you doing? Hey, mayor, I'm having a problem over here, and da-da-da-da. He's a mayor that if he can't personally, and he normally can't personally get to your problem, but he got people in place where he and get stuff cracking.
Dedication.
Say he with the mom?
I don't know. I tell you, whoever he with, they get stuff happen. He gets stuff done in Bolingbrook. And like I said, and he's a mayor where he's not so hidden that you can't reach out and touch your mayor or have a relationship with him. Or how many villages can you go to and say, hey, mayor, I want to talk to you? He said, well, you come up to my office tomorrow morning.
Not too many.
Not too many. And he does this for a lot of people. Anybody that reach out to him with a concern, he's an on-hands touch mayor. And I know he's been mayor for at least a few years, a few sessions that I know of. But I definitely want to have him on and interview with the Mayor Roger Clare of Bolingbrook, doing some amazing things. And we really, really appreciate your support even before you start giving it, because we're definitely coming after that support. But let me do this. We're going to go ahead and take a quick music break. But we're going to hear from Brother Gilbert. We're going to hear some of his music. I want you guys to listen throughout this break. Check him out. We'll be back. And I don't want you haters to go nowhere, because we're going to heal you today. We're going to pray for you today. And if you are listening today and you got somebody that's hating on you, we're going to show you how to knock them haters off your back and use them as your footstool. It's the Cats. And we're coming back. And when we do, we ready to let the cat out the bag. Yeah.
So amazing. Jesus, you are so amazing. Lord, you're amazing. Amazing to me. You woke me up bright early this morning, and that's me. Out of all the things I still have no room to complain. If you did it before, I know that you do it again. Jesus, you are. Yes, sir. So amazing. So amazing. Oh, Jesus, you are. So amazing. So amazing. Oh, yeah, Jesus, you are. Oh, so amazing. So amazing. I want to say, Jesus, Jesus, you are. Whoa. So amazing. I got another verse here. Let me say this. We stand in awe of you, amazed at the things you do. Wonderful Counselor, mighty God, Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Out of all the things I've been through, I still have no room to complain. If he did it before. Hold on, I know he'll do it again. Woo! So amazing. So amazing. Yeah, oh, so amazing. Let me sum it up and say it like this. What I say? Yeah. Hallelujah. Glory to you. So glad I like. Amen. Hallelujah. Glory to you. So glad you're amazing, God. Hallelujah. Glory to you. glad.
So glad you're amazing.
Hallelujah. Lift my hands and say, I'm so glad. Yeah. Hallelujah. Woo. I'm so glad that you're
I don't know. I'm still jamming. We back, y'all. But check this out. Come on, y'all. We got Mr. Sherrod Gilbert. Did I say it right, Mr. Gilbert? And because I'm so used to saying Gilbert, and that's what I've all in my mind. I keep saying Gilbert. I have to get this Sherrod together. We got Brother Gilbert in the building. Brother Gilbert, your music inspires, it saves, it moves, it soothes, it uplifts a lot of people. Tell us, brother, who are you? Where did you come from? And how did you get here?
Well, my name is Sherrod Gilbert. I'm 33 years young.
Okay.
Where I came from, well, that's a hard question, but I like to say I'm a child of the King. You know, my father is a pastor. My mother, she's an evangelist.
Yeah.
They kept me on the straight and narrow, off the streets. No game banging, no drugs. Never drunk alcohol, drink a beverage a day in my life. Never did a drug a day in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, so God is good. You know, I'm just striving to be the man God want me to be.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, well, ladies, he married.
You married and you ain't had no alcohol?
Nah, I'm married.
God is good.
He got him a saved wife too. Then.
Yeah.
That's what Jesus had some wine. You know, he had no Syrah, but he had some wine.
Okay, so we was just listening to one of your songs. Tell me about the song. What song was that? And
well, I sing with a group called Deacon Burton and the Victory Travelers, and that's from our single called Amazing. That's our singing. That's our right now is doing real good all on the East Coast. So we just trying to get out there more, trying to get people get the message that God is amazing.
That God is amazing.
Yes.
So that was amazing. How do you got like a website, or how could people buy your music, or where could we listen to it at? What we need to do?
Unfortunately, the website is under construction right now.
We understand.
So if anybody need a single or get in touch with us, contact Deacon Ruben Burton at 773-807-9580, and you can get music through him.
Say it one more time.
Deacon Ruben Burton at 773-807-9580.
Okay. So you guys got a big event coming up on May 22nd.
Right.
Tell us about that event. Who will be at the event with you guys, and what can we expect?
Okay. Well, May 22nd, 2016. I gave birth to this Chicago Quartet Bash #2.
Okay.
Yes, I've been promoting since I was like 23. But I did like small shows, but I never had like a name for it. And I did a show last year. I named it Quartet Bash #1. So I'm keeping going to Quartet Bash #2. But this is the biggest one I did so far. I'm bringing Blessed by 4 from Duncanville, Alabama. They sing a song called Blessed to Be Alive. I'm bringing for the first time in Chicago, Pastor Sean Jones and the Believers. He's from Rockville, Alabama. And the guy who did my first bash for Little Royal Revelation from Hopkins, South Carolina, he's coming back this year. And I got Minister Tim White. Everybody know Minister Tim White. He's going to be there. My dad, Pastor Young, he's singing. And, of course, Deacon Burton, we're singing as well. The Victory Travel will be singing as well.
Wow, that is and I'm looking here at tickets. Now, tickets, with all these things, tickets is just $20 in advance?
$20 in advance. That's it. $20 at the door. Because, as far as like concerts go, people charge $20 for one out-of-town artist. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you get 3 artists for $20.
For $20?
Yeah, out-of-town artists for $20.
That's like a crackhead price. I mean, you can't. Yeah, excuse me, but $20. And because I've been to a couple of these events before with my mom, Sister Ruthie Giles. Got to give it up to her. She'll be at that event. Lord knows. But here's my question. What is the setting like? Because you're talking about you got people singing. One person, one group sing, then the other group come up, and y'all going at it for what, a few hours or how?
The thing is, as just being anti-art, we do like 15, 12 minutes. But my focus on people hear my out-of-town artists. So I get my out-of-town artists like 45 minutes. So you get your money's worth.
You get your money's worth. Okay.
Yeah.
You really do.
Now, how? Because we're going to jump in, and I want you to stay on for this topic because you probably can give us some spiritual revelation.
Okay.
But tell me this, how do you deal with competition? I don't know if it's like that with you guys. You got competitors, you got haters, do you
Right.
got how do you deal with that? So for example, you got this event coming up. And I'm going somewhere with this, you guys. I'm going somewhere, and I'm gonna bring you guys back home. I feel like the pastor now. How do you deal with haters, for example, in this particular arena with singing? Do you guys have that, or do you guys all support one another? Because look like you're supporting quite a few people. You can't hate to do that.
Right.
So what is your take on haters? Let me just ask that question.
Well, I pray for my haters because they'll elevate me more in what I'm trying to do. So, and the people who talking about me, they go back to TikTok to come see if my art is really coming. So,
Free advertising.
Right, free advertising. So, like I say, it's a giving, it's a take, giving and taking. You like I say, it's a haters and everything that you do. I did a show last year, and the guy called me and said, "Well, I heard you didn't pay your artists." I said, "Well, I paid everybody I brought. I paid." And so he came and I met him at somewhere out here, and he got his money before he even got to the church.
Wow.
So I'm business minded, and I know how to take care of my artists at the same time. Like I said, I pray for my haters daily because, like I said, all they're doing is elevate me more in what I'm trying to do.
I love it. I love it. So check this out, you guys. We're talking about May 22nd. And this event is what is the address? 5906. Where we have it?
This will be a Greater Holy Temple Ministries, 5906 10 West Chicago Avenue. The pastors Bishop Ernest Hamilton, Pastor Sherry Hamilton, host pastors.
Okay. So listen here. What we're gonna do? So how many tickets can we give away? 1, 2.
I'll let you choose.
You let me choose?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna give away 2 tickets. We're gonna give away much. We're gonna give away 2 tickets. But if you're listening today, call in with a question, call in with some support. Phone number is 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. You can do 1 or 2 things in order to receive these free tickets. You can call in, but if you call in, you also you'll have to share the event on your social media site, and we'll choose a winner based off of how many likes you get when you share this event on your page. Does that make sense?
Make a lot of sense.
Make a lot of sense. That's what we're gonna do. So and it's gonna be on the intellectual page as well. So this is what we want you to do. We're gonna give away 2 tickets. You can call in right now to say, "Hey, I want to qualify for these free tickets." Phone number is area code 708-223-8953. And if we get at least 5 callers, you're going to have to sing something. Can you just give us like a little? Okay. Or do we have to? We can play the CD now. You tell us. We don't. Okay. Pat ready to sing.
So amazing.
Is that one of your songs she's singing?
Yeah, that's the song. That's on the singer. That's amazing.
Oh, that's the amazing
Yeah,
song.
it's
You know the whole
amazing
song already, Pat?
We sung at her church before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got any questions for our brother Sherrod?
I can just say to the people out there, get the tickets and go. I mean, don't miss this because you're going to be amazed. And this one right here, when they're up there singing, you talking about someone that's amazing in the Word of God, he go for it. I mean, he does let God use him. The anointing is all on there.
Wow.
He go beyond and above in everything that we have seen. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
You're going to be amazed.
And for $20.
And the song says Jesus is amazing.
Right.
And he is amazing. If you believe that Jesus is amazing, get that ticket.
Get the ticket. Get the ticket. Okay. So we're definitely going to be supporting this group and supporting this event. We're going to post it on our social media pages, all of us.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm looking at Mr. James Hustle, because James can sing too. James.
Sing what?
You can sing.
I don't even want to be bothered with that brother there. Now, I mean, he cool, but you can't keep having guests on the show with these all-state voices.
You in good hands?
I'm over here mad. I'm trying to make my voice deep.
Right, got a deep voice, but
we got to do the show when I wake up. Good morning, everybody.
Right, I like that. So, is it anything that you want to say to anybody that's listening before we go on? Because we're going to go straight to haters, and I want you to stay for this. But say something to our people that's listening to encourage them to come out to your event and really enjoy themselves and have a good time. Get them there.
Well, if you want to see something, I call it epic and unbelievable come. I saw at these type of events, I saw people come off the street, drug addicts, prostitutes, and alcoholics get saved with these type of events. So, and like I say, is anything, anything.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah.
Well, I know the last event I was at, and I actually saw you at that event. I'm not sure if
It was Mother's Day.
Right,
year.
Mother's Day. You
Yeah.
guys were performing there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. And that event was amazing. My mom literally walked into the church and marched and shouted all the way from one end of the room to the next end of the room. And my mom is 75 years old. I don't know how they get them senior citizens to move. Like, I got tired. I was like, let me sit down for a minute, mama. My mom will stood up there. Gone.
Your mother is one of them mothers like, so what, because I'm 75 years old, I'm not just going to sit here and just die and wither away. Like I ain't got no life in me. I'm going to move, you know?
And that's exactly what she was doing, was moving. But it was a whole bunch of mothers out there moving. So once again, you guys, support the event. Buy a ticket. And I'm going to tell you one even further. Even if you know that you got something to do on May 22nd, support the young man. Go and give him a donation. Buy a ticket for somebody else. You ain't even got to know who you buy the ticket. We're talking about $20. I'm gonna challenge you guys to just sow a seed. If you may not even want to come, it may not even be your type of event. That's okay, because we got millions of people who it is their type of event. But if you're watching this show today, I'm putting out a challenge to say sow a $20 seed into this young man. I'm gonna tell you why. We're talking about 33 years old, putting together concerts where you getting gospel singers to come from all around the globe. I would rather support you now than to have you blow up in my face and I'd be Jane Brown if I didn't do what I needed to do to support you. And that should be our mindset, to help one another. If you got $5, $10, or $20, we don't care what you do. Do you got any type of age, anywhere somebody can just give a donation if they want to give a donation?
That's getting set up now by my sister-in-law. But what I do is I give her my number and I meet him wherever you at. Wherever you at, I meet you and you just get the ticket from me personally.
Okay. So
call me at 708-261-2241. Again, it's 708-261-2241. I'll meet you personally and put the ticket in your hand personally.
Wow. Now that's a lot. That's great. So, and if you out of town, well, he ain't gonna meet you out of town, so don't worry about that. Because you know, if you in Tennessee or if you over in, he not coming there, so don't even start asking. Just give your $20. He got ways you can get your $20. You can, if he don't got Square, I'll help him set up a Square on his cell phone. You take your credit card payment over the phone. If you want to send a check in the mail, we'll go old school. We'll give you a P.O. box number or address. Send a check in the mail. Send it to the church. If you local and he can meet you within range where they gonna cost him $30 to get to you, then you can. We'll like he said, he'll put your ticket in your hand. But there is no excuses. I don't care where you at on the planet. If you watching this video and if you see this recording of this show, donate and help this brother out, because guess what? We're going to put a stand against our haters. We're going ready to rise above our haters to a whole nother level. Now, I'm gonna drop this question right in here between you guys. I want you guys to think of something right now to say to a hater. I'm going to start with you, Sherrod. Let's say something to a hater right now to get them to kind of change their mindset and stop hating on somebody. How could you encourage a hater today?
Well, the way I encourage anybody is first I tell them to pray, because basically they're balancing something within them, make them hit on what you're trying to do. What you're trying to better yourself with. So I encourage anybody to pray and just stay focused on the will of God. That's what I do tell anybody.
All right. So haters, just pray. Stop worrying about that this man tall, black, and handsome, and you may be short, light-skinned.
He's married, y'all.
No, I'm just saying though. And no, I'm coming down that road too, baby. I ain't left that out. So stop trying to hate on the brother because he looked like he may be on something. you can get on something too. And just because you short, be happy in your shortness. If you light skinned, then so what? You ain't got to be chocolate. Be light, but don't hate on him. And then even if you are in the same industry he's in, don't throw pebbles and try and break his glass, because as you're throwing pebbles, you got to remember, you got to watch your back, because somebody may be throwing pebbles at your glass. Build people up. Now I want to say here, even to the women, because you in the church, I got to let the cat out the bag now. I want to say to all these little thirsty women running up on this man married. Okay, the word said that when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. He got his good thing.
Don't let him find you.
No, he done found her. So
no,
what you
let him find them.
Right. Get up off that man and that wife. Y'all around in the church, just mouth dribbling. Leave that man alone. He married, and you can get married too.
He's a married. What's it? Purple Rain.
I'm married now. But don't that make sense? So I mean, I just want to encourage somebody, and you can get you. Listen here, woman. You can get you a fine man too. Get yourself together. Wait, and you get the man that's for you. Pat, what you got to say to a hater?
Well, I just want to say, for a woman's point of view, you know, get to know the person as a woman. Get to know that person. Don't hate on the person because you think that person is better than you, or because she's smaller than you, bigger than you, and you seeing something in her that, you know, people may be saying that, oh, she thinks she better. But, you know, get to know a person before you think the worst of them by hating them. Don't hate a person. Get to know that person and get to understand that person. And know when you look in the mirror, look at yourself before you talk about anybody else. You cannot judge yourself until you look in the mirror and judge yourself.
Now, I'm going to drop this ball over here. We got another fine man in the house. We got Jay Hustle. And yeah, he big. And you.
Oh, thank you. I know my place.
Oh, now shut up. And that's why he got that bald head. So, you know, I want to say to his haters, you know, because he got a lot of them. Now, Jay Hustle, this man put out a video. And as he recording the video, we talking about we may have, what's the most hits you done had on one of your videos?
14,600,000.
14 million. And I done seen some haters I done seen some straight up haters because you real. Mm-hmm. Jay Hustle. Speak to a hater today and encourage them, will you?
Well, you said speak to the haters and encourage them. I guess I'm encouraging them just by being me.
Okay.
I mean, you need your haters. Remember what Cat Williams said? You need your haters.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can hate all you want. You might know of me, but you don't know about me. And if you hating on me, I ain't got to go put up no billboard or nothing, because word of mouth get around. Mm-hmm. You might have a hater go somewhere that they can go to their family reunion, see one of my videos and be mad about it, and they talking to 14, 15 people. Now these people, who is who? Jay, who, what? He do what? Let me see. Now, you hating. You done bought me 15 more people that actually like me while you sitting over there mad. I don't know what you're mad about. I mean, hey, it's an everyday part of life. Free advertising.
Free advertisement. You know what?
I like them.
And you get a lot of it, that's for sure. Well, I want to add this too, to haters. You know what? And you're right. Haters, we do need you, but I also need you to be healthy, because I know hate and kill. I know that because I try and kill them every day. And the reason why I try and kill my haters every day is because I keep stepping my game up. And if you gonna die because I'm getting better, I'm gonna be at your funeral, because I'm gonna keep getting better and better and better. So don't hate until it kill you, because I would hate to see you die before I could use you as my footstool.
I don't want them to die.
Well, but that's what happens with haters.
I go to somebody's funeral and I speak. The first thing I said, God is good, ain't it?
Let me tell you something. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of negative poison energy to hate on someone. And I can't even make this stuff up if I tried to. I had a young lady, and I won't even say her name because I won't give her that much credit.
Say her name.
Oh, no,
say
baby.
Her name. Say her
Not
name.
going to say it, baby. But let me just tell you what I had somebody that told me. Said, Vera, I am envious of you. She said it out her mouth. I said, ooh, envy? You really miserable. I'm like, that's just too much to be envious of somebody. And you're not, and let me say this, and I say this for free. I didn't come up, through high school or grammar school. I wasn't the prettiest girl in the class. I know I am now, but no, but I wasn't. I'm dark skinned, had my own little unique look, but I ain't never been the pretty girl, but I always been the fine girl. And I'm gonna tell you what made me fine was because I stayed in my lane. I knew who I was and whose I was. And I was never in competition with the next female. I wasn't trying to look like you. I was too busy trying to work and take care of me. So my attitude, even though I was the prettiest girl, always been, who do she think she is? So the pretty girl that was the pretty girl in school ended up being like a crackhead.
All the time.
That's what happened. Ended up being a crackhead out there bad. And had the nerve to ask me, you married? You married Ernest? I looked at her and said, didn't I say that? And she was disturbed by it and even had the nerve to tell me, I'm envious of you. I'm envious of you because every time I see you, your energy is high. You looking cute every time I see you. And I'm looking like cute. I may walk around with a scarf on my head or a baseball cap. Wasn't even trying to be cute. I was just being me. But in your eyesight, you want to make me something that you're not. Because she didn't feel cute. She didn't feel that boldness that I knows who I am. She took it out on me. So I want to say to some people today, sometimes hating may make you better. But if you don't see that you're getting better by hating on somebody, then you need to stop doing it. Because it's okay to maybe hate a little bit. Because sometimes you can see a brother or you can see a sister that's doing something. You may got like a little hate, but the little hate is also a little motivation for you. So it's not that I hate you, that I don't want to see you make it. I hate you for doing that first. Girl, I know I should have did that. I know I should have came up with that. I could have did that. But I don't hate you that I want to see the post out on you. I hate you because now I got to step my game up some, but I still love you. Does that make sense?
In a way.
In a way, well, it's okay. Okay, I understand. I'll tell you what we're going to do.
At all. Like you said, that's just too much energy.
Yeah.
Why give it to him?
Why give it to him? So, right. So hear me out a little bit. Sometimes, because maybe hate is too much of a harsh word for somebody that's not a hater, because I'm sure not a hater. But sometimes people could be shining so bright with what they're doing that they make you realize what you can do and what you're not doing.
Exactly.
So even though it may not be hate, let's just use the word awareness. It makes you aware that you can do better. And so you just step your game up, but you never pour salt and you never wish ill upon that person.
That's right.
Okay. Because, I hate on some of these old bad body girls every day. I look at them like, shut up. Don't you walk past me with that flat stomach, big old booty. Make me sick.
But Barry, you got to realize, it's kind of like high school, like you said. The prettiest ones are the ones that thought they was the prettiest with the longest hair and the perfect bodies. Now, they the total opposite. The total opposite. They went from being shaped like a Coke bottle to shaped like a whiskey barrel.
Well, let me correct something. Because I know I'm going to want to get this twisted. I've always been, semi-cute.
Well, I'm ugly. I know my place. I ain't ugly. I'm facially challenged.
No, James, you're not ugly at all.
I get called fat, black, and ugly every day. See, I learned something a long time ago. People gonna always have something to say. Me and this brother right here, you and her might look at us, think we're the ugliest people on earth. But me and there's two more women, bless you, think we the most beautiful man on earth.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody for everybody. And what, like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. People don't see what you see.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got your husband and you might look at him like everything about him is perfect to your standards. To somebody else, they might be looking at him with, well, his hairline ain't like this. His earlobes stick out too, like anything. People always have something to say. Just
for the correction, I ain't never looked at a man and thought he was perfect. But I understand what you're saying.
Ain't nobody perfect, but they perfect for you.
Okay, and let me let me just say this because I do understand. I understand what you're saying. You're right. It happens that way, and it's perfect. It's perfect for me. You're right about that. Let me just tell you a story that happened to me just the other day. And we're talking about strippers. And it was some people on social media that was promoting stripping. And the strippers were saying that, hey, she put up a video. I make $2,000 a night. And I can't do this nowhere except for on the pole. So don't hate on me. And she counting her wad. And so this post went viral. So I came on and I made a comment and I was like, so we promoting stripping? Because what you're not promoting is that a lot of strippers end up in garbage cans or getting followed home and raped and killed because you want to be out there showing your body. I would not promote that your alternative to not finding a job or needing to get through college is to strip. I'm a mother I done had 3 kids go to college. Thank you very much. We got 5 girls. 3 of them already, 2 finished college, 1 in college now. And I can't imagine them heifers getting to the point to where you thought your only alternative is to make it rain. Really? You couldn't come up with no better plan than that? Because you could have had a conversation with me. And I could have told you a better way than going to the club, especially if it ain't your club.
Yeah, some have no options. Don't get me wrong. And they put themselves through school and they do what they got to do and they done. They become lawyers and doctors and everything else. But then the worst thing about 95% of the strippers is they don't invest. They do it for the money. And with the money that they get, like you say, they make them $2 or $3 a night. They blow it every week. They blow it every week. Within 5 and 10 years, now your body gone, your knees gone, everything gone, and you ain't got a dime.
So let me ask you this.
If you ain't investing, what's the point?
What's
it's like
the point?
People selling dope. It's stupid. But if you gonna be dumb, at least be smart and invest in something.
So because that defeats the purpose too. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna have a career where I'm making 6 figures a month to only finish school to get a degree to make 6 figures a year? That don't even make sense.
It don't.
So I'm trying to figure out, okay, so I got to get through school so that I can pay. But you making $2,000 a night, so you balling. But you're not gonna, once you get your degree, you're not getting ready to make that kind of money. So now you still stripping. So now you're gonna even teach your kid. You're gonna teach your kids to strip. Long story short, one of the girls got so mad at me. She went down Facebook, went grab one of my pictures, and said, "You mad because you ugly." Yeah, she did. I was like, ugly? Didn't nobody tell me that today. But long story short, the picture that she found was a little ugly picture. I was like, oh. I told her, I said, but you know what? We all got ugly in us. And I put that picture there on purpose because I don't want you to ever let the pretty face fool you. I can get pretty. I can get ugly. I can do all of it just like you can. Now, here's the thing. She was 30 years old and she used to be a stripper. And she thought she was cute. But I went and found one of her pictures. And I'm looking like, now see, you 30. But looking at under the bags under your eyes and the way you tied and pale, you look 50. Mm-hmm. You better leave me alone because I am 50 and I left it alone. I ain't go there with her. But here's the thing. It's about when you don't agree with what somebody else think is appropriate, when you don't agree, they called me a hater. They was like, you hating because you hating on us strippers. That's so far from the truth. So far from the truth. I'm gonna use you, James. Jay Hustle.
I don't strip no more.
Right. I'm gonna use you. You threw out a video where that video went viral. Went all the way. What's her name? To Zane.
Yeah, Zane.
Zane. How bad did your haters hate on you?
Yeah, for asking for prayer. I ain't asked for no money, no GoFundMe, no nothing. I was simply having a day, and I record everything and I put it up just for my followers. Didn't think it was gonna get 50 or 60 hits, because the funny thing about it, when I speak on God, nobody says anything. But if I say something about sex or any other subject, thousands and thousands of likes and hits. But I just put up the video. I was having a bad day and I just asked people to pray for me. And for some reason, that video went viral. And I never send them in to anybody. I don't know who puts them up, but it went viral. And that's one of the ones got the 14 million hits.
Mm-hmm. And all you were doing was asking people to pray. I saw the video and you didn't say nothing else except, hey, I just need some prayer. you know, thank y'all for being followers. But today, I just want you to pray for me.
But you know the crazy part about it? People had a lot of things to say on other people's pages. But in my inbox, I still have messages I haven't seen. And I promised myself I was going to reply to every single message. I have over 12,000 messages still in my inbox. I replied to over 2,000.
Well, God, dog.
And I have not had one negative message. Not one.
See? So that's good. With that being said, we're going to end this on a positive note. If you're not a hater today, and even if you are a hater, we're going to help you sow into a seed. Just sow a seed and say, Lord, I don't even want to be a hater no more. I don't want to be a hater no more. And we want you to support Sherrod Gilbert and his event. Young man out here, this is his second bash, and he did it himself. He put this together. Support him. If you know him, if you've ever seen him, if you ever heard of gospel music before, if you ever even heard gospel music, if you may not even heard none personally, but you know the word gospel, support the man.
I'm sorry, Vera. I got to jump in real quick. I don't mean to put this man on the spot, but I need to hear a note. Something.
But before you hear a note,
High note, low note.
can I say something for a minute too? Also, I am a facilitator for Commissioner Richard Borkins, and also want the youth, get families, everybody that's listening, get your families, all church members with youth from grammar school on up to high school. Get involved and vote for, register for the art contest, the art slogan with Richard Borkins. You can look me up on Facebook, Patricia Ward or Richard Borkins, and get more information. And also get your tickets because it's going to be a great bash.
Matter of fact, we coming to do Richard Boykins. And we're going to have Richard
said Boykins' name about 12 times. Boykins going to have to put over some of them
Yeah, we're going to hit Richard Boykins.
Like,
you better believe that. So listen at this. We done called you out. Is it too much or you want us to play your CD? Go ahead.
Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
I think
you sang, she'll sing.
And then you sang.
You sang first. We all gonna sing.
Well, I'm a hum because if I start singing, everybody getting up out of here because I can't
sing. You
sing.
got this smartphone on me humming them Negro spiritual.
I'll shout.
Come on, Vera, you first.
Sing.
Say something.
What, y'all give me something to sing. I don't know.
Anything.
Well, Jesus. Come on. Y'all, come on. Just I'm a clap.
Come on, bro. Never would have made it. Come on, you got the deep voice. Come on.
Never could have made it.
Okay, cut it.
Without you, I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me.
And I can say,
never.
Come on, sing something now. Well, we done did it.
We gonna cut it out. I'm sorry. That's rare. I know how it is to be on the spot.
Yeah, put you on the spot.
Okay, so you know what? We're going to close with a CD. We ain't going to put you on the spot. You going to sing?
Jesus, you are.
I'm going to sing May 22nd.
Okay, you going to sing May 22nd.
He got to say that vocal.
I got to say it for May 22nd.
We coming. We're going to end with a CD. Tune in. What's the name of this song?
It's called Forgive Me, Lord.
Forgive me, Lord. Lord, I need you to forgive me. We're closing with a word. And I just want to say while the music is playing, ask the Lord to forgive you for being a hater and start being a supporter. You can go a whole lot further with being a supporter than you can ever go with being a hater. It's the Cats. And we officially just let the cat out the bag. Give us a roar.
Your turn, her.
Try me one more time. I know I've been wrong. Please, Lord, don't you know I'm looking for a better place to live? Yes, I am. You know I'm looking for a better place to live. Yeah, I'm looking for a better place to live. Yeah, I'm looking for a better place to live. Hey, you know that I'm looking. I'm seeking. Lord, I'm praying. Yes, I am. You know that I'm looking for a better place to live. You know that I'm looking here and there, and I got to searching everywhere. I keep on looking here and there, searching everywhere. Anybody searching everywhere. Every now and then, I'll keep on searching everywhere. Is it anybody?